Let's talk about Multiversus real quick and my first impressions. First of all, Multiversus is a free-to-play crossover fighting game developed by Player First Games and published by Warner Bros. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of everything, man. The characters, not only did they add new characters like you see here, they added Jason Voorhees, but the characters are heavy. They're heavy as shit, and not just the heavy characters like the Iron Giant or Jason Voorhees or Superman. Like the characters just across the board are heavy as fuck. Which I like. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that because it makes the game less floaty than what it was from the beta. The beta, the characters were really light. The game was hella floaty, but now they made the characters heavier. And I feel like that changes the pace of the game. You understand what I'm saying? It gives you more control over your character, which I like a whole lot. Speaking of making the characters heavier, they definitely slowed down the pace of the game. In the beta, it was definitely a lot faster as opposed to now. The game is just a lot slower now, which I don't really like. I hope that they, in the future, they speed the game up just a little bit more, just a tad bit, nothing too crazy, and the game will play a lot better. I think they made the game just a little bit too slow as compared to the beta, which I like the fast-paced action. You know what I'm saying? From the beta, that's one of the reasons why that in the game caught my attention, because how fast-paced it was. So the game is definitely a lot slower, and they made the characters a lot heavier. And then they can keep the characters just as heavy, but make the game just a little bit faster, just a tad bit. We in there like swim well. We have new maps. 3 that stood out to me was LeBron stage, the Space Jam stage, Dexter's Laboratory from Dexter's Laboratory, and the city of Townsville from the Powerpuff Girls. Decent stages. I do like the stage design, like the background and everything. Look pretty cool. I'm fucking with it. I do like those. And they're letting you know, like, we are getting the Powerpuff Girls soon, and we are getting Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory real soon. Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all say laboratory or laboratory? We have a story mode now in the game. It's pretty cool. It's nothing too crazy. Like, they have just a couple dialogue sentences with each character that you face off against. Like, before you fight, they got a couple characters that speak to each other, or that they just have a couple dialogue sentences. And, you know, it's not much of a story, but we're just gonna say that's a story mode because that's basically what it is. But it's pretty cool though. You pretty much gotta go through it. You beat each character, as you can see right here, the rifts. Like, you beat each character and you collect rewards and things of that nature. Nothing too crazy. All of the currency you can earn at by playing rifts or completing the dailies, collecting your dailies and shit like that. Gain XP, all of that nonsense. That's pretty cool. So you really don't have to buy anything in the game, but you will have to play the fuck out this game to unlock some things. As you can see right here, they added mini games as Multiversus as well. I think that was pretty cool. You could play these during the rifts. I think that was pretty cool. It's nothing too crazy. I haven't done the tag team PvE modes yet, which I will be doing in the future, but I think this was pretty cool. I guess it gives you something else to do other than fight. Me, I don't really care for the mini games. I'd rather just fight, because that's pretty much, I just want to get online motherfuckers asses until I can't no more. But this is pretty cool though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this, and have y'all been fucking with the mini games during the rifts. It is a good way to level up, I'm not gonna lie, because you get a chance to complete certain challenges and you get to continue to go through that. And when you complete certain quests or challenges within the rifts, you get extra XP. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a good way to level up for sure. They did give the first battle pass for free. They gave that out for free, and I thought that was pretty cool. Again, you will have to play the fuck out this game to level up the battle pass and shit like that, but the fact that they gave it for free, and this is a free to play game already, kudos to them, man. They did right with that one. They did right. The hitboxes are janky still. Not as bad as it was in the beta, but definitely still janky as hell. Missed a couple times where I did my neutral attack. I charged that bitch up. I'm still hitting the enemies that are behind me while I'm facing the other way. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's real crazy. Not supposed to happen at all. But the hitboxes are definitely a little janky. If they were to improve on that, that'd be cool. It's nothing to the point where it makes me want to turn off the game, be like, yo, this game is fucking broken. It's nothing like that at all. But they can definitely make an improvement on the hitboxes for sure. They added Jason Voorhees in the game, as you can see right here. That we have Jason in the game, and right now, so far, his character is okay. He's the only grappler in the game so far, as y'all can see right there. Like, he has a grapple, but he's the only quote unquote grappler in the game. There's no grappling in the game at all, but he's the only one that actually has like a command grab, and it's pretty cool when you can set up a few combos like that. They have this little They have that shit in the game. I think that's pretty cool. You can hear that little music when you do his disappearing act in the game. I think that's pretty cool as well. I think that's his side Y. I believe when you do that, he does the disappearing act and you can hear that noise. That's pretty cool. They definitely did their best on trying to keep the spooky eeriness to Jason while turning him into this animated cartoon-like character. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. Jason Voorhees, he hits like a fucking truck, but he's slow as a motherfucker. So if you know how to play with him, kudos to you. I definitely want to try to main him because he's one of the characters, like I said, I like characters that hit hard and they're also hard to ring out, like Garnet. Garnet is my main. She been my main since the beta. She hits hard. She's what they would call a bruiser. She hits hard and she's hard to ring out for sure. So I fuck with that, man. I fuck with that heavy. Agent Smith is supposed to be in a game, but they made the instructions or when he's supposed to be in a game very unclear. Like they made it unclear for when we supposed to be getting Agent Smith or how we supposed to unlock Agent Smith. They made that really unclear. So I would like to see Agent Smith in the future or learn how to unlock him quicker so that way I can play with him. So I can get ready for Neo because you know Neo coming. You know Neo coming. So I checked the player count for the game and I'll tell y'all why in a minute. I checked the player count and it's 59,000 players from the last time that I checked. Last time I checked it was 59,000 players in game. And I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. So it's a lot of people supporting this game right now. And you know, obviously the game just came out, so that should be the case. But it's 60,000 players on and I couldn't tell. And the reason why I couldn't tell is because I got into some games, bro. And yo, a lot of the players fucking suck. I couldn't tell they were bots or not. They were barely moving around. It seemed like they weren't trying to fight back all that much. I didn't really understand that. And that's what made me go and check the player count in the first place because I played a few games and I was like, yo, are these bots or what? So I checked the player count and it's 60,000 players. I guess a few of the players that I played against, you know, they're new to the game or they just fucking suck and I might need to play a little bit more so I can get to the quote unquote real players. I'm not gonna lie, it really wasn't fun. I felt like I was just bullying a motherfucker. I didn't, you know, easy W, not complaining, but damn, I wanted just a little bit more competition. Make me feel like I have to try for this shit, man. Make me feel like I really have to dig deep for this W, you feel me? It would be pretty cool to see more competition in the game, for sure. So overall, first impressions, I really do like the game. It's still fun to me. I'm fucking with it. This is one of the games where, you know, it's free to play. So, you know, this is one of the games where you can't complain about it too much. You know, you just have to hope that they improve, continue to support the game and improve on the game and actually bring the new characters, add the new characters that they say they're gonna add and make this game better, man. Again, this game has a lot of potential to stay around for the long run, but that's really gonna determine how, if they break the game with patches or they improve the game with the patches and if they add the characters that people want to see added. Cause y'all remember in the beta, they damn near killed the fucking hype for the beta because they added Black Adam because Black Adam was a movie that just came out or was going to come out around the time and they added Black Adam and nobody asked for Black Adam at all. So as long as they don't make those same mistakes in the future, I think this game will strive for sure. So again, overall, I really do like this game. This is a pretty cool game. It's fun to play with the community. It's fun to play with the homies and it's fun to just hop on real quick, beat up on somebody and hop off. This is my first impressions for Multiversus. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. Y'all let me know in the comments, are y'all still playing this game? Are y'all excited that this game is finally out? Y'all let me know down below. Also, click that card in the middle of the screen. Watch my first impressions for Inatria, the last song. Click on that right there, man. That's another fire ass thumbnail. I know you see it. I know you fucking with it. Go ahead and click that, man. Stop playing with me.